Welcome back to the GSTL. I'm Tesis, with me is Artosis. And we have quite an exciting team battle coming up here.
We do indeed, Tesis. Hoso, Boyu. Two of the lower-ranked teams. Let's not lie. Let's not make it up.
They're not, I wouldn't say tier 1 here in Korea, but they are very good.
Yeah, they obviously. I mean, it's San ZeNEX. Well, he's not ZeNEX anymore, is he? And it's FXOpen, Bonbons, also. They have some very strong players. Even though San recently was knocked out by Chef. Bonbons is doing very well. He won his second round tonight, so he's already in top 8.
Yeah, he's got to be feeling good about that.
Yeah, certainly. So he's one of the up-and-coming players. Tassadar, quite good as well.
Yeah, he was great in Starcraft 1, single player. Now he's a member of the team.
I thought you were going to say he was great in Starcraft. I'm like, I don't think he played Starcraft. Oh, I see.
Of course, he was there, man. He was fighting the Zerg, man.
Yeah, he was a sick Templar.
He's dead, right?
Didn't he become an Archon with Zeratul or something? I don't know.
No, he didn't become an Archon with Zeratul. God damn it,
well, that was like a unit in the UMS I was playing though. So there, Tesis.
That would actually be pretty sick.
Very nice.
Oh, and Tassadar dies, I think, in the single player.
Yeah, I think he does. Like the power crystals overload.
The Zerg get him or something. He's like being a Protoss.
Oh, I think he blows up a temple to kill a ton of Zerg, doesn't he?
I think so, yeah.
If I recall correctly.
And not like me, I would be a smart Protoss. I'd be like, peace out, guys. Get my little,
take this plan.
Get my Tasteless carrier.
Ire's yours.
Like, whatever, dude.
My life not for Ire. Thank you.
My life for tasteless, man. I want to die.
A recurring theme of the GSL, how cowardly Artosis is. How much he values his own life.
Artosis, one of the days on the way to work, Artosis is talking about making his own video game where it's like just like being a coward, like trying to get away from situations and like not fight.
I think it'd be very fun.
Yeah. What they need to do is make a game about casting StarCraft.
That would be
an
the most tiring, difficult game.
It's a difficult game.
You think you've beaten a level and then you go on the forum level?
Yeah, you
have
go
to
forum
read
level
terrible
where you
things about yourself?
Yeah, where people judge you as a human being. They're like, well, I don't know, he makes mistakes. Like, and then people try to give you help on stuff you already knew that probably needed to be fixed. Like, you're like, oh, wow, this is actually the hardest game in the world.
So, these guys just joined the GSTL.
Yeah, we welcome them.
Yeah. I'm wondering how they'll do today. We haven't seen enough of their players play enough games, really.
And, of course, you know, in Team League, it does have a different atmosphere. People there supporting each other. It's not like the individual league where they say, see ya to the teammates and come here to the studio with the coach.
Most of these players in NSOSO do live together. Of course, most of the teams do live together. San does not actually live with the team, and he recently fell out of Code 8. So that just goes to show you, you really need to be practicing all the time. The
makeup of who we have here at the GSL is changing rapidly. This just goes to show you how competitive the GSL actually is. All right, here they are. Just take it all in, guys.
Yep. There they are, Tasteless. A very short team, actually. I hate to say it, they have some very short players on the team.
Just play them in basketball. So you find out I can't dribble.
They just all steal from you.
Yeah, man. They're like running in between my legs and stuff. These are actually all very nice guys. A lot of them we have not seen before.
Yeah.
So it's, I'm curious. Are we going to have a seed, a Younghwa?
Well, I feel like Tassadar is going to be one to keep your eyes open for.
Yeah.
Bonmonth has been getting better and better. He's just been a solid player for a while, just pretty darn good, and he's just, we'll have to see if he can step up here. Well, here's Boyu, definitely a higher name team. They did greatly in, what was it, Season 3, I believe? Yeah. We were like, wait a minute, is this the greatest team ever to walk the earth? And then they kind of fell off a bit. But they have some strong players in their team. They have Leenock, of course. Well, they have Choya and the Best, who I'm not the hugest fans of, but they've put up some results.
No, they're good players too. I mean, well, as long as the Best doesn't have a Banshee. Now, over in this corner, I got to say these guys probably the favorites. You a little bit more experience, a little bit more results. SC, of course, a very good player.
Yeah, SC definitely their ace.
There's Leenock.
Used to be Leenock, no longer. Leenock, great guy.
Leenock now signing the team flag.
Like, sign it to my name? How do you spell your name? I spell my name like this. That's what just happened.
There you go. It's got the Boyu flag. You can come down to our studio and possibly get a flag. Maybe got a high five from Tastes on Artosis.
Perhaps.
Maybe pulling Nada aside for a picture. Touch his bicep for just a second. Run away.
Nada can run fast. Don't touch it too hard.
And here is Team FXOpen. We have a little bit more to say about these guys because they have more of a history here in the Team League. Never getting too far, but actually having to face off against very, very tough teams. The Team League, there are not a lot of teams out here in Korea. So, this is, pretty competitive.
Yeah.
You even get to round of 4, it's a pretty big deal.
Quite true, Tasteless. Choya is the coachee nowadays, coachee, and the captain Lucky FXOpen. I don't know if I've seen Lucky actually play.
I have not. So we're going to see. I never played against him, never seen him play or casted him playing. So we'll see.
They have been improving as a team, as we see in GSTL May. They made it to the round of 4 after dropping out in terrible fashion in February and March.
Yeah. Now I'm wondering, who is Hoso going to bring out first? You know what? I want to say it right now. Oh, that is. Oh, the poses these guys are doing. Here's the Team FXOpen.
Those are some nice poses, aren't they?
I love the one with the sunglasses.
It's funny when they make one player's picture like way bigger than it should be.
Like if I was on the team and have my picture blown up so big, it'd just be like one side of my face.
The background is Tasteless face.
Yeah, man. I'm like that
one of those floating head from the Power Rangers or something.
The floating hand?
No, the head.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Head.
The one that's like mouth was never synced up. What he was saying. And I'm like, is this intentional? Actually, Power Rangers were not in my my viewing.
No, we got too old.
I was too old for that.
Just like 2 years after.
Well, the first one said, I was like, oh, this is cool. And then I'm like, nah, it's not cool after a little bit.
I was excited to see when it came out, but did not.
But looking back, the action sequences were pretty cool. Looking back at it, if I was a little bit younger, I would have dug it.
Yeah, no, if I was younger.
A really good cartoon. People
if I was born in like '86, I could have watched it.
Pirates of Darkwater. That was a cartoon. People die in Pirates of Darkwater. That's, it's a good cartoon. The old Batman cartoon was good.
Yeah, it was. It
was
really
a good
was.
cartoon.
It's a very good cartoon.
Yeah. GSL, though, best show on Earth.
It would be the best cartoon on Earth, too, if it were...
If we were animated.
Yeah.
Well, we do have the animation in the game.
I would actually prefer us to be animated, because then you guys could really see like the big muscles I deserve but don't have.
Yeah, I mean, you could see actually with a cape, you know what I mean?
Well, they don't let us wear capes. I don't think they'd let us...
I wear a cape to work. I ride on my horse. Well, I actually ride my horse into the subway. Okay.
Down the train tracks, the train's coming at you. The train has
I
to
gotta
get
go really careful down the stairs with the horse. I'm like, whoa.
You ever ride an elephant?
Yeah, I've ridden on an elephant.
I get a little freaked out when elephants going up something steep or down something
I've actually been in Thailand. I rode on an elephant.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and the elephant was like getting his trunk.
The elephant they gave me because I was like in the whole group of people. I was like the 20-something tall, large male guy.
Yeah.
And they gave me the elephant that was a saved elephant, so it didn't act as well because everyone else is like these old women and stuff. And
Did you manage that elephant?
It managed me, man. It was actually a little bit scary. Did not listen very well.
Dude, elephants, elephants, we don't talk about this enough, but elephants can kill people.
Oh, absolutely they can.
They got a trunk,
I was afraid this one was coming after me, Tasteless.
Yeah, man.
It's like, you're riding me, I hate you. I'm like, elephant.
That's why if I ever worried about elephants coming at me, I keep mice up my sleeves, all right? I shoot them out like this, all right?
Shoot out mice?
Yeah, man.
You got your mouse cannons
I got my mouse
sleeves?
cannon, dude. You got to be ready.
Wow.
I was always talking about, when you go to these esports events, I'm talking about more like the opening ceremonies for some of these events are so outrageous and insane. I want to see like the Counter-Strike tournament where each player is actually playing on the back of an elephant. Okay, so the guy with the op is like trying to aim, the elephant's like doing this thing. He's like, God, like that would be the most epic esports tournament opening.
Tasteless buys his smoke grenade and his mouse grenade.
Why did you use my mouse cannons, man?
Now?
You like my move when I do the mouse cannons? I go like this. That's how I fire them.
That's very good.
You don't go like this when you fire the mouse cannons.
No, that would be crazy.
No.
That's a waste of mice.
No, man. Oh. What if I bend my elbows too much? The mice shoot like that?
It's good. Good.
Elephants are afraid of live mice, not dead mice.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I just make that up, but
it's probably true.
Yeah, it's probably true.
Sure, MythBusters proved it.
Who is? Well, We actually, they've changed the system here a little bit. So they actually, it was Public who is going first in this. So we're going to have Sculpt.
That's an interesting ID.
I'm going to have to sculpt a nerd. He's going to be like, give me my sculpt bag. It's like scalp.
I was thinking sculpture, because he's a Terran. Sculpt.
Maybe he likes to sculpt.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Maybe he likes the movie Ghost.
Maybe
he does
maybe. Like that movie. I think probably not.
Remember that scene from the movie Ghost?
Yes.
Yeah, remember that?
Yep. Down memory lane with Faceless here.
Yep.
Well,
we're
gonna have to see how good.
We don't know much about this guy, everybody. I mean, he's new to the scene, and he probably doesn't have a lot of stage experience. The angle that the team might be making here also is that we want to put this guy out here, give him some experience. He's probably pretty good in practice.
Yeah, that's certainly it, Faceless. I mean, they have enough known players that the next 3 slots might want to be Von, San, and Cassadar, but possibly not Von. We play this one. We have Sirius FXOU.
Would that be Sirius?
That's how you spell Sirius from Harry Potter. Sirius Snape.
Ooh.
Yeah. Or is it Sirius? No, it's Sirius Black. So many Harry Potter fans are so angry at me.
I know, man.
I try to know what's going on in Harry Potter.
What was the cast where you thought the Kryptonite was
oh my god,
Batman
or
something? Oh,
I knew that wasn't the case. I just said it. That was actually someone made a comic of us. It was so funny.
Yeah, that was so funny. Who's the person that made that comic? I want that. I just wanted to print it out, man. I'm going to put that on a shirt.
It's on the internet somewhere.
handsomernerd.com. I'm going to buy that image. Now, this guy over here, again, these are 2 people we don't know a lot about, guys. That's why we're not giving you a ton of stats. They're basically new to the GSL. So we're going to have to make our assessments of them as these games progress.
Indeed. Well, it's a TVZ. So we're going to start off with an interesting matchup, at least on Xel'Naga Caverns.
I'm excited. I'm excited to see these 2 teams duke it out. Hopefully this will be more close than the FXO.
Yeah, I think it will be. I think it will be. NSOSO, they are a hard-working team right now. They know they have a lot of ground to cover. They're practicing a lot. Their players are doing better and better. I mean, for the second time, Bon will be in up-and-down matches.
Yeah.
So that kid he's making his way up. I wonder if San will play today. I think so.
Of course they're going to bring San out. Are you crazy?
Well, San lost in Code A, so he might
San is going to be coming back, man. That's the mole trap, or the whack-a-mole for us. Mole trap. No, they can't be the mole trap one. He's the commentator.
Well, Faceless, the game is starting.
It's time. As we zoom in closer to the faces. Whoops. All right, we actually
it's not time.
Restart the game. We're cue the Gone Flames, but actually the game was dropped, so we're going to get a shot of us again in a minute. Sit tight. This happens sometimes.
It does.
We'll remake the game. Hopefully there's nobody's computer crashed or anything like that. You know?
I know.
That would suck.
Yeah, it would.
But terrible. I can talk. I'm good at talking.
Do it.
I'm doing it.
All right.
I'm talking right now.
All right.
Now it's your turn. You got the conch.
Oh, darn. This is terrible. I don't know, man. Both these teams are teams that I feel like they aren't quite ready to take a championship down. Well, you look at the teams that are ready. You're like, all right, StarTale, IM, Slayers, TSL, OGS.
Yeah.
You look at those and you're like, yeah, absolutely. These are teams that can win this season. FXOU and NSOSO, though, these are teams that I think still have a lot of building to do. They have to keep on moving up the ladder, keep on practicing, get their players more recognized.
They're not to where Prime is. Remember, Prime started out a little bit lackluster. Yeah. They were kind of a scrappy team, and now they got some heavyweights.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh, got some computer problems.
Yeah, it looks like they're just fixing it. We do already have them both in the game, so we'll just have to see what the issue is momentarily.
Everybody sit tight. We'll let you know what's going on. Artosis, how you doing today?
I'm doing quite well, thank you.
It's good to be back in Korea. Korea really feels like home to me.
It is home.
It is home.
We live here. We've lived here a long, long time, Tasteless.
Yeah, man, almost 4 years.
Yeah. It's been a good many years.
It has been. So, Artosis, all right, think of another question to attack. Or
go ahead.
Attack you with. What's a tough question I can ask?
What's your favorite planet, Tasteless?
Jupiter.
Why?
There's a lot of interesting stuff about Jupiter. Jupiter's the one that's got like the storm that's been going on it for like years and years and years and years and years. I don't have the exact information, but yeah, Jupiter's good.
It's a good planet.
Mars is interesting.
Mars, I don't find Mars that interesting, actually. I like Venus more, man. But I like Jupiter a lot because that's
Pluto,
why we're still alive. It sucks in all the asteroids that would come in here and kill us.
Yeah, that is actually true. Now, another important, planet. Well, actually, it's not a planet. Where is Pluto? Pluto's not a planet anymore.
I don't even care for Pluto.
You don't care?
I remember there was this whole
There's
debate.
supposed to be another planet actually, like really far out of the orbit.
Yeah,
of Pluto.
It's probably the same thing as Pluto, though.
No, it's different actually. It's
an actual planet.
Actually, it's like the axis at which it orbits at is really weird too. All right, so
Wonky
we got that out of the way.
orbit.
All right, now, what is your favorite kind of shark?
Ooh, I think hammerheads look the coolest.
Hammerheads look the coolest. You're right.
They do.
Yeah,
I know what I'm talking
You
about.
know what he's doing? Look at this guy.
Yeah, obviously. I like the shark. I think he's extinct now. The one that has like the gigantic jaw that opens up. Gigantic jaw.
My favorite shark is Jaws.
You have like a specific shark? It's
Yeah.
Like, my favorite shark is Willy from Free Willy.
That movie sucks.
It's not even a shark, man. It's a
whale.
It's a whale. Oh.
So why'd you say that, man? You know that part where Willie jumps over the kid and he's like, oh, he's
Should have
touching
fallen
it.
on him and
He
killed
should
him.
have eaten the kid. That would have been cooler.
He like jumps out, grabs the kid's head in his mouth, and goes
He's
in the
like,
water.
Willie! And then the shark's like, yeah, just like kills
It's
him.
a whale, not a shark.
Whatever, man. What kind of whale was that in Free Willy?
An orca, killer whale.
Killer whale?
Yeah.
Is an orca different from a
What's
killer
your
whale?
favorite whale? That's a real good question.
I don't know. That's a tough question.
Narwhal, man. This is actually a
Narwhal?
simple question. Has
What
a
about
tusk coming out,
What about
man.
a blue whale?
Blue whales are cool, but
They're cool.
They're only cool because they're the biggest thing ever.
Yeah, dude. That's why they're cool.
No, man, narwhals.
It's like, when you're-
Narwhals like live under ice, and they have a tooth that grows out through their lip, and it's long like a tusk.
I don't actually know.
They
a
are
lot
the
about-
unicorn of the sea. All right.
Ooh.
All right. Yeah.
Well, unicorns aren't that cool. So when the
Well, if they
unicorn
lived,
of the sea,
if they
it's
lived
like,
in the ocean, they would be, wouldn't they?
well, that's why narwhals are cool.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
Did you know that in some ancient cultures, like in Norway and Sweden and stuff, like they took the narwhal tusk. Those were highly sought after. They used them as canes and stuff. Sometimes as a cup.
Little ice cream cone cup.
I don't think so.
Baskin Robbins gets the narwhal horn deal going on. All right, we got the game starting now. All right, sorry we don't have much information for these players, guys. So, we got to fill time. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. We just got to talk. Head to head here. We got a TVZ. See, Gom knows the planets are cool. Let's do this. Okay, in the bottom left, our new team on the block. Will they do better than FXO? Sculpt. And whatever issues he was having with his computer have been resolved. We're in this game now. In the upper right, our player representing the team, Boyu. Shiriusu Boyu.
I wonder if he named himself after the Harry Potter character. I bet
he did.
Yeah.
So Bo you love. Look at all those hearts she drew.
All right, so the map, Zelnagar Caverns. TVZ. Will Zerg open with a gas expand or a hatchery first? That is the first thing that we are going to be asking ourselves and looking out for.
If I was the coach, I'd probably recommend to the player to not open hatch first. What if you get, cheesed out by a, bunker rush? It's like, well, this is just going to be bad for the team.
I'm definitely a bigger fan of gas first. I like gas first builds.
Well,
but
he's
looks
going
like
to do
he's
it.
gonna
Hatch first.
He doesn't care what Coach Tasis says.
No, he doesn't.
Tasis don't have a FOU tag.
No, I don't. Didn't want one. They've been messaging me on MSN for weeks.
They've been Skyping
Asking
you.
me for games, yeah.
2 barracks build. Now, how many drones is he going to make? After that hatch, looks like none, just a gas. So he's going to be going right into speed. And when you get your gas that quickly, obviously that is going to hurt your economy quite a bit. So the hatchery first. Yeah. If you want to get the best economy possible, you skip getting the gas for a long time. But he's playing it a little bit safe, which I like. I like safety.
All right, now let's see if this is actually going to be an incredibly aggressive build or just a build where he transitions to an expansion, then not a build. He actually didn't see the hatch.
Nope, he did not, but he'll
funny.
see the timing on the pool and be like,
No,
oh.
I know, but I'm surprised he didn't, like, you know.
Yeah, I don't really dart out.
Raised by the hatch, yeah.
The pool about to finish. Marines are coming up.
Oh, I sense danger at Tosis. He's going to make a bunker over there.
2 lings on the way. Speed as well. 4 lings on the way. 6 lings.
SCV peeking here to see how many eggs. All right.
No bunker, so this actually will not last very long. Probably won't get any kills with it, really.
Just wants him to make Zerglings. That way his opponent's not making drones. But there are a lot of non-Korean fans here in the audience today.
Yes, there certainly are. I think
New
they came
ones,
to
too.
cheer on FXO.
New ones here that actually missed the FXO match.
Well, you know, it was a little bit earlier. Might have had work.
Might have wanted to sleep. I like to sleep in. Sleep important for you.
Well, we have a command center on the way for our Terran player. Not going to commit too heavily to this.
No.
But is still rallying up some Marines, and that's the smart thing to do. No reason not to. Just keep on pressuring. Force your opponent into making more and more Zerglings. But if you get caught out in the middle, Tasteless, you are in so much trouble.
Oh, yeah.
Nice little harassment here.
Oh, run! Get in there!
Oh, he made a big mistake there. If those Zerglings had run by, he would have gotten a ton of information. Totally
Yeah.
worth 4 Zerglings for that information.
It's actually kind of funny these Zerglings are doing this much damage. Okay, here come the rest of the Marines. But they do get that one Marine. These Zerglings have definitely done a good amount of damage here.
Yeah.
Give them a star.
A star.
Yeah.
Put one of their ducks back in the pond.
Yeah, man. Your parents ever do I mean, not parents, teachers ever do stuff like that?
Oh, yeah, man.
Like
I'm actually giving you a
get
real
like
one, ducks in the pond.
all your math problems right, and like you get a scratch a sniff sticker.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd like look at that and be like,
ones,
listen, I might be in first grade, but I don't need a stupid scratch and sniff sticker.
You didn't need those in first grade? I sure did.
No, man.
We're in a good group of Zerglings right now. Baneling Nest actually on the way as well. But SCV is going to sneak into the main base of Zerg.
He's gonna see it.
Will he?
Oh, yeah, he knows.
He knows.
Is he gonna cancel after he kills it? Nope, too late.
Just let it finish. Make drones. That's the way to do it.
That's the way to do it. What our Toast just said is actually correct.
Yeah.
Make
If you
Terran
cancel and he
overreact.
sees it, it's like, well, okay. And now you see our Hosto Terran. He's going ahead and making 3 bunkers. So now you can drone as much as you want. Those bunkers are not going to be used very well offensively. Imagine, Tasus, if the bunker could lift off.
Oh
I would go
my
mass
god,
bunkers,
I
just
would
lift them
kill
off.
myself if the bunker could fly.
Imagine TBT even. Just mass bunkers
Mass
flying
bunkers start flying them in and stuff, firing down at the siege tanks. Imagine if they could fly fast. They were actually just like flying saucers. And the Zerg's like, what is that? Ah, it's just a weather balloon. And then all of a sudden, these bunkers fly in there.
These drones are all dead.
Yeah.
There's Reapers in it. Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Flies and kills your hatchery, flies out. All right, so we have had insane droning from our Zerg player.
Yeah.
And that is pretty awesome. He's already up at 38 drones against 26 SCVs, and he is not done. He's actually going to stop at like 45, it looks like. He's getting his layer up. He's doing actually a great job right now. You know, he
is.
The only thing he's not doing that well is his creep spread, which is actually, he's got 1 tumor out. So that's something he's going to want to work on a little bit. But the fact that he showed the Baneling Nest almost helped him in this way, because that puts the Terran player on the defensive.
Yeah.
He's obviously not going to walk across the map with Marines with no stim. And now we just have an endless drone pump. Looks like our Terran player going for a bajillion barracks. Look at that. More and more barracks being put up. By
No,
bajillion, of course, I mean 4.
No reactored Hellions coming out here.
Now, definitely going to be just Marine, perhaps some Marauders. Probably not, though. And Medevac to start. Add some tanks in later, no doubt.
Now he is getting the reactor on the factory here. We'll see if he actually uses that for Hellions or not. At this point in time, I think Terran basically realizes, well, I don't think the Baneling bus is coming anymore.
Yep. Spire's on the way. Baneling speed as well. I'm liking the Zerg, man. He's playing a very nice game.
Yeah.
Getting up his macro hatch. I'm sure that we'll see an expansion hatch pretty quickly here as well. And it's Baneling time.
All right, Terrans, you need to be pretty careful. This is not an army that's meant to actually destroy much of anything, as it is to kind of bully Zerglings off the map.
He's basically checking for that third at a very sweet time because he has combat shield. Stim is on the way. He wanted to force a cancel on third. That's exactly what that was timed for.
Yeah, exactly.
Because normally they will have the third up. And look at this. Nice harass. Will be taken out, though.
Oh! Nice. Well, almost getting into the main there. He's got to be careful, though. These Banelings out on the map. It could be pretty bad.
Mutila's carapace started immediately upon Spire finishing.
So he's going to be massing up Mutas probably the entire game.
Yeah.
Going to be forcing the Terran to stay in his base. +1 attack weapons here for the Marines.
Surprising you got that very, very quickly.
Oh, nice. Leaving that one Marine there.
Not quite.
Nice save. Really nice by the Terran.
Oh, we finally will see that third base going up. He's in a very safe position. He is up by a little bit of supply, 95 to 78, but not a big deal right now. And it is time, Tasteless, to see what our Hoso Terran can do here.
He's got to be careful because with Banelings on the ground and Mutas on the map, he can't just pick up and run if the Banelings get too close.
And nice scan there, taking out a lot of creep tumors, taking out an Overlord.
Ah, nice. Those are the ones you want to get. The ones that keep...
And and ends up lifting off, only losing 3 Marines there.
That was close.
Nope, looks like 5 Marines lost. But Mutas are out, and he's actually just kind of massing Mutas while not showing them.
That's smart.
That's pretty interesting. He might just be waiting for that +1 armor to finish to do some really...
You think +1 armor is better than +1 attack in this case?
Generally not.
Because I was going to say, I would think +1 attack, like, they're going to be able to snipe stuff more quickly.
Exactly.
All right, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. The Medevac's running, but of course the Mutas are good faster. They can chase him down. Uh-oh.
And he's going to have to run. Does lose a single Muta, but definitely worth it for what he did.
Absolutely worth it.
But going back to the +1 armor first, it's kind of interesting. In certain situations, for instance, if he wants to just engage armies with his Mutas, which is not very common, then that might be a little bit more helpful. But normally you want them just for harassment, just for killing stuff quickly and getting out. And in that case, of course, it's going to be very helpful to get attacked. But there is a Thor out, and + armor helps immensely against Thors.
All right, here we go. Mutas magic boxing over the Thor. The Banelings coming in. And Terran is not going to be able to get anywhere on this map.
No, he's going to have to back up. Nicely done by Sirius.
And you know what? That is huge what just happened there, because Zerg is about to have 4 bases on Terran's 2. Terran does not have enough now to take a 3rd base or attack, so it's pretty bad, Artosis.
This is kind of a weird strategy we're seeing from Sculpt. He is actually just going Marine Thor, finally starting some Siege. Okay, he stopped the Thor production. I was like, that's a peculiar unit composition, Tasteless. Roach, Bane kills that pretty badly. But he is starting Siege Tanks, is getting that 3rd command center, but in the meantime, oh man, Sirius going up to 4 bases.
If you guys ever want to learn Zerg, this is actually a great game to study. Zerg is just doing everything right. Even when he gets spotted, he's like, all right.
He's playing carefully. And he's going to get out of there. No, he's not even getting the +1 Muta attack now.
Terran's also not upgrading here. Oh, whoa. This is pretty big. Those Banelings still got a lot of SCVs.
Indeed, 49 SCVs to 79 right now. 79 drones, rather. Huge economy lead here for a Zerg player. Just flying around, killing stuff off. The creep spread has gotten better. He's got his creep down pretty far.
Zerg is in really good shape. I'm really impressed.
Yeah.
Terran will have to take this 3rd base and probably not even make an orbital, but a planetary. Try to start poking.
You know, our Terran player actually... Sculpt, he's so far behind right now already. 105 to 175 supply-wise.
Yeah.
He's very slow on his 3rd. His 3rd coming after the 4th of our Zerg. Look at this. More harassment. Big flock of Mutas at this point. 19 Mutas.
Yeah, this is really good. Look at this. He's keeping the Terran in his base. Meanwhile, Zerg's massing up at home.
I got to tell you, Taste, this Mutalisk harassment is getting pretty serious.
Uh-oh. We got Zerglings coming in here attacking SCVs. Oh, okay, well, something failed there.
And he actually lost more mutas than he probably should have there. But still, 88 supply to 168. He's doubled the supply now of our Terran player. Sculp not having a good time of things. Gold base is being taken by both players. Normally you want to upgrade that building. It's not so good
I can't believe he hasn't done that yet.
And he's making a planetary now.
Uh-oh, now would be a good time for Zerg to attack into this.
Right before the planetary finishes. Very nice timing. Going for the SCVs.
Oh!
And then the Thor. Interestingly enough, going for the Thor with Banes. That's something you basically almost never want to do.
Yeah, the Thor
Much
can
better
take
to
so
hit
many
the
Baneling
SCVs.
hits.
Yeah.
Well, this game is almost GG, man.
Yeah, he's going to be able to take out this planetary before it even morphs.
Zerg's taking the gold base, which means he's going to have more than 2 times the income of his opponent.
Yeah,
even with Terran having mules.
It is 35 SCVs to 77 drones, 5 base against 2, 69 supply against 188 supply. He's almost got 3 times the supply, Tasteless. Like, the Sirius can't lose.
No, you really cannot.
Let me talk to you seriously for a moment.
All right, please.
Sculp is dead. He is so dead, and in fact, Sirius realized this. This might even cause a GG right here.
That actually will have to cause a GG. There's no way Terran can hold this.
Marines coming down 3-2. They say we can hold it, Tasteless. But he's lost just so much.
Yeah.
Way over 3 times the supply now for our Zerg player. 62 Zerglings in production. 3-2 Marines in the medevac versus 0-1 mutas.
You know what's funny is if Zerg had just brought all his mutas in a group over that, they would have killed. Oh, excuse me, doesn't matter. GG.
Does not matter.
That's
GG.
our first game in the series.
And it's completely one-sided, I have to say. Sculp absolutely did not impress that game.
Uh-oh. I feared for the Golem Flames. Oh. Landed him on fire. I was like, nope.
It's always funny. That happened at TT1 when he was here.
Yeah, man.
Golem Flames got him.
Got him. All right. Well, Sirius really played well that game. He's actually a very good Zerg. He made every single right decision.
He played very nicely. He played pretty safe. He's pretty safe style overall. Very late third base, but that made it so that little cancel time, he did not do anything. He already had a backer hatch up. He got his Baneling speed right away. Just had kind of random. His army was a little bit random, but it was perfect for crushing the weird forces that Sculp sent out.
Yeah.
So hopefully Oso uses a better player this time. They're going to need to. They can't keep sending Sculps out there.
No.
You line the Sculps up and they'll get scalped by Sirius.
He got sculpted. No, he didn't.
No.
No, he didn't. Can I take that one back? Can I take that comment back?
You can take it back. We'll pretend you never said it.
All right. Thank you. I'm glad we all cast the safety net here. You know, can't always be funny.
I care about you, Tasteless.
Thank you. I care about you.
I want you to feel safe here. I want you to feel funny, even if you're not.
I'm usually funny.
You're normally very funny.
Sometimes I'm not.
You've already been funny a few times today.
I got off some good ones.
Yeah.
I had a good Sheth joke I wanted to use.
Yeah.
But I couldn't use it because I didn't put Sheth out.
Are we going to save it for another time?
I'm going to save it.
All right.
It was like pretty good.
I'm looking forward to it.
I was in the subway and I thought of it and I was like, I'm going to say it. Then they didn't use Sheth, so I should have gone over to the FXO coach and be like, listen, you got to put him in there. This joke is great. It's funny.
I'm sure that would have changed his mind.
He'd be like, right away, Tasteless. Like, yeah. So who are they going to put next?
Hard to say.
San.
San?
It's
Just go right out with San now? I like the choice.
San comes in there swinging on a rope.
He's a very good PvZ player.
I want to see San.
Of course, Sheth did manage to take him out 2-1 in the first round of Code, but still, he's a very good PvZ player.
Well, Sheth is really good, but we're going to have San.
Think so?
Well, I've never been more sure about anything in my life.
Does that mean you save Von for the ace?
Yeah.
Maybe Tassar in the middle? Maybe?
Well, maybe. You know, here's the thing is that you bring out San wins, then the next person going to bring out is going to be, you know, probably a strong Terran player.
I think they'd bring out Protoss, personally.
You think so?
Seems like San's PvP has always been...
That actually is good. Well, I don't know if his PvP is as bad as some people say it is. Who is it?
Wait. I only see the back of his head.
I was picking my teeth.
I was watching San.
It must be San.
It's not Son.
It's Son, man.
No, it's
He's going to pull off a mask. It's like Mission Impossible style. I'm like, da-da-da-da. Oh, no, that's James Bond sound effect.
Oops.
All right, who are you? Son of Son. They call me.
Did you notice about Mission Impossible versus James Bond? They actually, Mission Impossible used to be a team on TV. I used to watch a TV show as a child.
Yeah.
And then when they made a movie, they're like, you know what? Let's just make Tom Cruise into the next James Bond, but American.
Well, here's the thing
Didn't
about
work,
the old
tasteless.
Mission Impossible movie is the first one was actually really good, and then the second one was like so bad. It was like, oh, my face melted when I saw it. Dude,
bad,
that is bad. Then by the time they had like the third one, like Tom Cruise, it's like actually not Mission Impossible at all. It's like he's like an action hero. Like,
Yeah.
oh my god.
No, they definitely warped what it was meant to be. But we have Sage coming out. He is, in fact, the team captain of NS Hosa.
All right.
So definitely a high-level player. We haven't really seen much of Sage at all. I think I've only seen maybe 1 or 2 games of this guy, to be honest.
Yeah, we.
And I don't even know if they were GSL games. I think they were actually. I think I saw him play at a qualifier and maybe a replay or something. But he is a Protoss player. This is going to be a PvZ on Tal'Darim Altar.
Tal'Darim is it's going to be a good map for this.
Yeah, I like PvZ here. It's
you gotta-
actually a very dynamic map.
You got to be careful for the 2-base Colossus poking for the Zerg. You really got to. I think the hardest thing for the Zerg is when do I actually take my 3rd base? You know the 2-base timing I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The Colossus start poking.
Yeah,
Start
it matters what
Colossus.
spots you're at, but absolutely.
Well, I mean,
a lot of
like-
Protosses like that style. I personally, I don't use Colossus in PvZ anymore. I'm done with it. It's over.
You don't do it?
Colossus is so 4 months ago for me.
You see, it's over. You're like a hipster nerd with your strats. It's over. It's too mainstream.
Yeah.
I
I'm
understand
actually,
that.
you know what kind
I'm
of
not,
hipster
I'm
I
not
am?
actually using the Colossus.
I'm a
as much.
tasteless hipster, though.
You are?
I like tasteless before he was good. Back when tasteless was a little upcoming nub, he was my little buddy.
Yeah, man. Now I'm mainstream.
All right, anyways.
All right. We'll ride our
Tal'Darim
fixed gear
Altar.
bikes out of here soon. What?
Tal'Darim Altar.
Tal'Darim Altar.
Probably see a Forge expand. Now, the Zerg is going to have to decide, do I attack this? Do I try to kill this with maybe roaches, Spinecrawler Rush? There's a lot of different ways you can try. Or do I just take a quick third? A lot of times recently we've been seeing Zergs go for Hydras and Nidus and trying to bust like that because almost
Actually,
every Protoss
Nidus
goes...
is actually not bad on this map.
No, I like
It's
Nidus
actually
here.
pretty good.
No, absolutely. But so many Protosses go for the Starport, so...
Hold that thought, Artosis. We got a coach interview. Let's check it out now.
예, 저희 팀 지금 처음으로 출전하게 돼서 많이 준비도 많이 했고 기대도 많이 하는데요. 한편으로는 걱정도 많이 되지만 최선을 다해서 할 생각입니다. 우선 잘 알려진 선수, 뭐 강초원 선수라든지 서명두 선수 그리고 이번에 종성동 내고 있는 김정은 선수 등등 있는데 그 외에도 이제 비밀병기라고 할 수 있는 선수들이 많아요. 그래서 그 선수들 한번 출전을 함에 따라서 좋은 경기 보여줄 수 있을 것 같습니다. 네, 감독님 좋은 경기 펼쳤으면 좋겠고요. 저희 팀이 첫 출전이라 조금 긴장도 많이 돼서 좀 겸손한 마음과 자세로 경기에 임하겠지만 표팀이 저번 IN팀에 아쉽게 진 걸로 알고 있어요. 아쉽게 졌는데 아쉬움 없이 이번에는 저희가 확실히 이겨드리겠습니다. 네.
1, 2경기 나갔던 선수들이 팀에서는 검증이 됐던 선수들인데 나가가지고 좀 아쉽게 져서 안타깝긴 했지만 뭐 김중철 활약으로 마이너스 1점밖에 안 당했고 어차피 저희 주에 IM이 제일 세다 생각했기 때문에 졌어도 다음 경기 이기자 그런 생각했어요. NS 옷을 그냥 생각해본 적이 없는데 그냥 같은 조구나 싶었어요. NS 호서 분들에게 뭐 드릴 말씀은 없는 것 같고요. 그냥 저희가 솔직히 0대3으로 지고 있어도 김승철 하나 내보내면 역올킬 할 수 있다고 믿기 때문에 그냥 팀원들 다 편하게 해주면 오늘 무난하게 이길 것 같아요. 재밌는 게임이에요.
Well, Tasteless, I think we know who FOU will send out in their fourth
Yeah, no
spot.
kidding.
Choya realizing that he was actually quite brutal to poor NS Hoso
I
there.
know. This Hoso's like, I will play with a humble mind and heart. Like, and then like he's like,
Wasn't
yeah, what
at all.
ups, dude? Like,
Yeah.
he like sea walks out of the big thing. Like, it's like, dude, A little douchey.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding, of course. But yeah, I mean, I think this is clear, like what we talked about earlier. It's like, well, this is the first time we're having this team here in the GSTL. And, you know, if I was a new team, one of these green teams, I would be pretty humble too. You know, you never know what to expect. Most of these guys that are on this team behind us here, they don't have a lot of experience on the stage.
No, they don't. No. Really only Bon and Sam have had a lot of experience. Tessador just a little bit, but that's
well, that was at Starcraft 1 back when he was a Templar. So that's different. Yes.
That's why Oso is like all Protoss.
Yeah, man.
Tessador's on a team, dude.
They live in a Nexus.
You can't have a Zerg on that team. Basis.
No, man, you can't have a Zerg on that team.
That. Maybe a Terran if it's like a Rainer Terran.
Yeah, a Rainer Terran only.
Terran. No.
No, dude. Thanks, no way. He is rude. Jim Rainer is not a terrorist.
All right, the game, it is starting.
It's happening. Head-to-head here. Protoss versus Zerg. Let's see who's going to win. Right now, FOU looking good, feeling confident. Osio, not in the best condition, but we'll see if they can engineer a comeback. The first step, of course, is going to be to take out this Zerg that is giving this team a pretty hard time thus far. All right, head-to-head. Get ready for some more awesome StarCraft 2 action here at the GSL. Almost choked on it.